What's good, y'all? You're listening to the Glow Up Podcast. We are in Seattle, Washington and Tacoma, Washington, still a part of the Soundcasting Network. I am Miss Casey Carter.
I'm Naomi Raven.
And I'm Maurice.
And we want to remind y'all to rate, review, and subscribe to us on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, SoundCloud. Please leave a review. Let us know how we're doing. And don't forget to also sign up for the Glow Gang Spotlight. That can be found in our link in bio. We are highlighting small businesses, brands, and we're having a good time getting to know y'all. So make sure to sign up for that.
And get your deals and discounts by signing up for our email list. The link is in our bio on all our social platforms. We make it super easy for you to have access to all the Glow Gang good shit.
There we go.
Yeah, there you go. That's what I'm talking about. And don't forget to watch us on YouTube as well. Of course, we could be placed on your television, your iPad, your iPhone, wherever you see fit. You want to watch videos, we're on there as well. So make sure to follow us on YouTube at the Glow Up Podcast.
Shout out Miss Kendra Hill, because my goodness, last week's episode was incredible.
Yes.
I love when people are as raw and as real as that. That's how I like to learn. And that's the vibe I like. And she brought it all, and just much love and respect to people who can be as vulnerable as her. It's so inspiring. So if you haven't checked out that episode, make sure to do yourself a favor and listen to that. Yeah. This week, it's just the Glow Gang. We are here to catch up. It's been a while. It's a holiday week as well when you guys are going to hear this. So we just wanted to take a little bit of time to kind of get together, share some things, look back, and it's just the Glow Gang catch up.
Yeah.
Yes. Well, let's hop into our weekly wins and lessons. Naomi, you want to go first?
Yes. Mine is a win and a lesson of learning that, and hopefully encouraging someone, you are stronger than you think you are, always. The world's going to throw shit at you. Life is going to get hard, but you can handle it. You're going to feel like you can't, but you can. So to always just remember, you are stronger than you think you are.
Yes, I love that. That is
positivity.
Yeah.
That was good. That was sweet.
What's your weekly winner lesson, Mo?
Shit, at my job, I might get an upgrade. So, that's the win for me. People over my job, if they watch this, listen to this, I ain't going to say what it is because I ain't trying to be that person. But I might just get an upgrade at my job here pretty soon. And I'm super excited about that. And I'm going to take that as a win for sure. It's going to help me out.
Promotion.
So I'll take it. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. It's going to be good.
Yes. Okay. Well, Casey? So next episode, then we'll know what it possibly is. Maybe next few weeks.
I'll brag about it. You know what I'm saying? We'll see.
Okay. We'll do that. Well, I had so many wins. Surviving that heat wave was definitely one of those.
Yes.
But this win, so I've shouted out this podcast, I've shouted out the host, and it's been in like what things I'm fucking with, vibe check, all that. And it's the 420 Day Fiance podcast. I'm obsessed. You guys know I listen to that show faithfully. Yeah. It's hosted by Sophia Alexandra and Miles Gray. They're two comedians from LA that also host other podcasts, but they get together, they get high, and they talk about my favorite trash television show, 90 Day Fiance, and other shows too. But I am going to be working with them and helping them with their social media. So I'm so excited because I just took a shot and it ended up working. So I'm super hyped about that. That's a huge win. Thank you. And just, wow, working with people that I'm huge fans of. Yes. So that's a super big win for me. And then there's a little lesson in there, just shoot your shot. Shoot your shot. You never know what might happen. And I didn't think anything would happen. And here we are. So I'm super excited. So make sure to follow 420 Day Fiance, especially to all my people who love that trash ass television show, because
that's fire.
It's going to be so fun. Like, wow, what is life? All right, let's get into our vibe check. Mo, what are you vibing with?
So I follow this YouTuber by the name of Peter McKinney. He's a photographer as well. And I'm kind of vibing with this idea that he's been, not idea, but this process he's been going through. Kind of like writing down your daily tasks or critical tasks you need to get throughout the day. For those watching on YouTube, I have this book of things to do. I just picked up at like Office Depot or so. And I'm vibing with this because it's keeping me on task and on track of getting things done each day. I do write about 6 to 8 critical things, and I make sure I get them done throughout the day. If not, I carry it to the next day, and it's been keeping me on track, putting my phone down way more, and just getting focused on things to do. So I'm currently vibing with this. This is a great method that I follow, and and shout out to Peter McKinnon for inspiring me to do this because it's been very helpful in my life so far. And I've been getting a lot of stuff done, and I want to encourage those to do that as well. If you've been struggling on getting things done and trying to follow through with things, you should probably get this down and write it down instead of using your phone because you can get distracted. Having something written down on a piece of paper, your phone's down more, you can focus and get it out the way. So I'm vibing
I
with
like that.
Yes. It's kind of swaggy too.
Yeah. Got a little Sharpie, just wrote it on here, book of things to do. Now I put to do now, and it's been helping me out throughout my so far I've done this for about a month now, and it's been helping me out throughout the day, so it's been great.
It looks like it's designer.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I mean, look, shout out to Virgil. I just took a Sharpie and wrote it myself. You know what I mean? I should probably write my name with the little things, but I don't want to get copywritten. So
y'all need to see. This is exactly why you should be watching us on YouTube so you can see what it looks like.
Small compact book, man. I'll put some more stuff on my Instagram. I'm gonna talk about it more. So yeah, I'm super inspired about that. Yeah.
Okay, dope. How about you, Naomi?
So mine isn't something that y'all can tap into because it is baby boy growing in my stomach. For the longest, I haven't really felt pregnant, and now I feel him. And it is the coolest experience because I can feel that he feels what I feel. And it makes me feel like I have my little best friend already, even though I can't actually, talk to him. But it's a dope experience and I'm vibing with it. He's not kicking my ass yet, so I love it.
Oh my gosh, so cute. I love it. That's so sweet. So for those who don't know, but if you've listened to like the shows where we talk about your podcast process, we have a show sheet and she has baby boy down. And I was like, is she fucking with the movie?
Oh yeah, because I was about to clown your ass on that movie. You talk about that.
I love it.
It's a good movie. I like that movie.
It's a classic. It is a classic. Yes. Well, I'm vibing with something that's vibing with me. It's the universe. The universe is fucking with me. It is showing me that I'm on the right track, and it's showing me when I need it's putting up the stop signs, like very clear. Like things are so clear right now. And it's just up to me and my hard-headedness to get over little things and to continue on the right path. But shout out to the universe, because the universe is vibing with me heavy.
Yeah.
There we go. There we go. I'm like, how the hell was I going to say that? Yeah. And I'm vibing with the universe hella heavy too. All right. All right. So we just going to skip a break because it's been a while since we've all been together. And what's so crazy, y'all, is Washington and some states never even closed.
Right.
But Washington State is fully open, y'all, which is so crazy because it's summer. It's hot. Mm-hmm. It opened on a Wednesday?
Yeah.
And so, we record on the weekends, and yesterday was Friday, and it sounded like Capitol Hill was fucking crazy. All the clubs are open back to 2 a.m. It's crazy. So, and just thinking a year ago. So today we are recording on a Saturday. Today is the 3rd. This is the anniversary of when my mom went to the hospital for COVID. Yeah. And she's so cute. She's like going to the hospital and like delivering the nurses some treats and stuff. But it's just so crazy to think like where we were a year ago, like trapped in the house. Everything was closed. Like we were fucking terrified. And now here we are and shit's really open. Like, how are you guys feeling? Yeah. How are you guys feeling about us opening up?
Well, I mean, just from the world opening up, I was out around Capitol Hill yesterday just to drive through. And it was ridiculous. It's heavy. It was heavy. I'm talking about people getting the pneumos. It was wrapped around to where the Q nightclub used to be or still is. Even the club across the street from Pneumos, it was wrapped by the Shell's gas station. So a year and a half, I totally understand people want to get outside and enjoy it, and you should. You should, but just be safe out there, man, because you still never know. We don't know who's vaccinated, who's not. We don't know what's going on. People are just happy to be outside. I feel good about it because people can just, live their life again or feel they can live their life again. But also it's just rough because we still don't know, what's going on with this, with
There's
COVID.
a new variant.
So and there's a new variant. So it's like, live your life as you should. I don't think nobody should be trapped in. I love being home, so I don't care. But I think, as the world's open up, just be safe out there, enjoy your life, but just be cautious of others and their beliefs in this thing, and we're good. But Seattle's open, man. I'm happy that I can go to like a couple Washington's open. I'm sorry. Yeah. And I'm just happy I can go to some of my restaurants late night if I can. And other than that, that's it. So yeah.
How about you, Naomi?
Yeah, like I'm happy that we kind of have that sense that we can breathe, but it gives me so much anxiety because I know that we don't follow the rules. We weren't following them the whole COVID scenario. And so it kind of gives me anxiety that everybody is just running out of their houses to go enjoy life. Because I get it, enjoy your life, have fun, but I just hope that people are still remembering that there could be consequences to our actions and that we need to protect ourselves and have that self-awareness to protect others too. But I hope that everybody is being safe and that they are enjoying life and that this hype of all the new stuff is just, just talk. And that we're going to get through this, get past it. The world's going to be open and it'll really be normal.
Yeah, selfishly, I'm just really happy that we were able to extend more invites for our wedding. Like, I'm going to keep it super. That's like the biggest thing I cared about this whole summer. And I know a lot of people who haven't got vaccinated. I know that we're like over 71% in King County, so shout out to us. But I still want to make sure I'm being safe. And the other thing too is like we're going to start really, really seeing the repercussions of being home, being broke, not having money, not being taken care of, losing family, losing friends. So it's like I'm excited. And it like I went to happy hour yesterday and saw some homies and I was like, why does it feel like nothing ever happened? Like I felt regular as fuck. I was like, what's up? Like, but I hadn't seen you in over a year and a half. But I guess social media just makes you feel like you've seen everybody. I don't know. Maybe that's what it is. But I am excited. I want to kick it. I want to turn up. And I'm excited to hug people again. But there's still like a little hesitation as far as like I don't trust people because I don't, like I said, I do know so many people who haven't been vaccinated yet. So who knows? I went to the grocery store, no mask, and I was like, what am I doing? Like, this is so risky. I was getting looked
at crazy because I walked in with a mask and everybody was just looking at me. Let me just
protect yourself. Protect yourself for sure. But again, also too, just like everyone knows in the summertime, violence, gun violence, all that stuff goes up. And just people, you don't know what somebody went through. You don't know what somebody is going through. So let's make sure I'll save that for later, but be kind to one another. And just protect yourself. Like, don't judge anyone who hasn't been vaccinated, who has been vaccinated, who's wearing a mask, who isn't. Like, let everyone just fucking be. Let everyone be and let them protect themselves the best way that they know how for themselves. Cause you just, just leave it as that. All right, let's hop into some cause it's been a while. Like we're really open. What have you guys learned about yourself? Like Naomi, I'll let you go first. What have you learned about yourself throughout this whole entire lockdown process?
Honestly, I feel like this is gonna be short and sweet. But it's just that I am enough because going into quarantine, it's like we had to kind of self-isolate in a sense. And it really gave you time to look at your life, look at the people in your life, the things, because I don't know about y'all, but a lot of friendships died off during quarantine because I realized like, oh, we had an unhealthy relationship. And I enjoy my friends. I enjoy good company. So sometimes it's really hard to let somebody go, even though it's bad for you. But throughout all that time in that isolation and sitting in kind of that stillness that Kendra talked about, I realized I am enough in moving forward. Like everything will fall into place how it should and as it has with the world.
I love that. Mo.
Man, listen, man.
Mo, what did you learn about yourself?
This taught me what I already knew. I already knew I like being at home. This was perfect. I was like, oh, I can chill at home and that's it. Perfect. I can do that all day. I got movies, I got Netflix, all that. But nah, to be completely honest, I moved from Chicago to Seattle during the pandemic. And I realized that actually, even before then, like, you know, dealing with the situation I was dealing with, I'm glad my mom didn't have to go through this because it'd been rough for me. And I realized that I just have way more patience, and I realized that family is just that more important. And then like going off what Naomi said as well, like your friends, you know, some people you just don't rock with anymore. Like you realize that, like, when tough times arise, you know who's there for you, even with the pandemic. Like people reached out, people checked on how you're doing. If there's things that I can do to help out, if I can, you know, I realize that I've gone through that. So like moving from Chicago back here during the pandemic, it was wild. It was rough. Wearing a mask on a flight. I mean, wearing a mask going to the store, like all that stuff. But patience taught me. That's what this pandemic taught me, was patience. And the fact that I just like being at the crib. I love that shit.
That's what I learned about myself. Like prior to the pandemic, Casey was out here, events, parties, working 2 jobs, radio, blah, 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 all that stuff. And just not being home with my 2 fucking dogs and chilling and relaxing and taking care of myself. And my God, what a blessing. I mean, you guys have heard me say it on the show a couple of times, how like I'm low-key grateful that I had that pause. And I really love chilling and relaxing and spending time with myself. Like I used to be like, it's boring. Like, no, I love it. I really do. And like last night I was like, I could go out, but I decided, I was like, no, I want to stay home, and I want to stay home by myself. And like, I fell asleep by like 10:30. I loved it.
Ain't that a great feeling though?
And like, I didn't feel like I was missing out on anything. And that's what it was. It was just like a need for like, okay, we got to get out here. Like we're about to throw a party, so we need to show love. Like we got to get people. We got to say what's up. Like, you know, it was like always about like what we had to do for other people, or what I had to do for other people. But really, I was like what I learned about myself throughout this pandemic is like, bitch, show up for yourself. Like, what the fuck? Why are you doing stuff for everyone else? Do for you. And I'm so grateful for this experience and this lesson. It's been great. And yesterday was like the big old test of like, okay, what you about to do now? The world's open. How you feeling? You got that itch? And I did not at all. I did not. I was like,
but see, that's what made me look at everybody today. Like I've just realized, like you guys hopping right into the next topic. You guys literally were just jumping on your like on your feet, as in like you guys were so ready for this to be open. Like you guys couldn't sit down for a little bit. It was that hard. Well,
some people in Washington look like they never, like their world was never closed.
Yeah, no, nothing stopped, nothing changed.
Yeah, and again, I know this stopped certain people's money and things like that nature. So I know they're happy that we're open. Like, but it was that hard for y'all to sit down for a little bit, like realize life, or sit down with your family, gain some knowledge or something like that. Like it was that hard. It's weird to me. I don't know.
I mean, let's hop right into it. What's something that you learned about others during this time?
Fuck.
Yeah, no one got patience at all, man.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck, man?
Like,
are you trying to kick it? No, man, it's a pandemic, bro.
Yeah.
Like,
can I come over?
Yeah, it's like that. I don't know, just acknowledging that we're all going through something really tough. There were so many people that just, I don't know, didn't care. And you can have your feelings on whether COVID was real and all this stuff, but it's like, just acknowledge that we're all seeing the same things that's drastically affecting our world. And you just showing no care at all. It was crazy. It was real crazy.
It was really weird, especially this time last year when the protests were really heavy.
Yeah.
And I think we talked about it before, but it was just like seeing, I think everyone's true colors really started showing. Like, if you were corny as fuck, which I always had a vibe from certain people, you showed how corny you were.
Yeah.
If you were a real one, like, their realness showed. And I really just learned that, like, I don't need to rock with everyone and it's okay. And I'm so grateful for that, like, time that we did have a break.
Mm-hmm.
But then now I'm like, damn, we're about to run into people. Like, fuck, now I gotta say fake hi. But
look, and see, I'm to the point, I'm not even saying fake hi. I'm protecting my peace. We not cool, so let's just live life.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to figure this out, and then I'm gonna have to choose a side. I'm gonna put on some sunglasses. And I didn't see you. It's like,
just walk by. You're good. Just walk by. You're fine.
I know. I'm so bad. I like to, the one thing I do hate is I hate making people feel left out or like unseen. So like, I want to be respectful, but I mean, going back to what I was really saying, it's just like, yeah, people really showed their true colors, and I'm grateful for that. Cause now, I have something to be like, okay, yeah, I don't want to say hi to you because XYZ. Like, and if you want to have a conversation about it, I'm so happy to be honest. And if you and I would hope other people can do the same thing with me, being like, Casey, I didn't like this about this. Like, I think that helps us all grow. And, but yeah, people are fucking weirdos.
Yeah, it's a hard conversation. It's great.
Yeah.
Yes, I love those. What's next, y'all? Mo, what's next for you? I mean, I feel like me and Mo are connected in other way. Like, we work with a lot of the same people. We're pretty close, and like Mo, I've just like loved seeing the quiet work, but the major moves you're making. So what's next for you?
So yeah, I've been down on working on the Who's Got Next, lost kind of creativity, but I kind of realized that the reason for that loss of creativity was mad whack. So I was like, all right, so I'm just gonna get back on my feet and just get to it. So Who's Got Next is coming up here. I will be doing a podcast edition, but I will be going back to live recording as well. So I'm just working out the treatment plan for that. I've been working with Jarv D, the artist here.
He sounds familiar.
Yeah. People,
he might have done our music for our show.
Yeah. So I'm working with him. It's been cool just working with one artist, doing photos and ideas and so forth. So that's been really fun. And that's basically the things I'm working on, and I'm trying to develop
a
YouTube. Oh yeah, I did the video
shout that out.
For Black Skin. It's out now on YouTube. Check that out. And and I'm working on a YouTube channel as well, trying to on photography. So I'm doing a lot of I got a couple ideas for that as well. So I'm super, super stoked about that.
I told you, Mo, in a private conversation that I was just so proud of like the evolution of like Mo as like a personality, as someone people like look to for things. Like, you do a really great job as far as keeping us up with like wise words from Mo and just your videos. And like, I mean, if you're watching us on YouTube, you can see Mo's looking way flyer than, as far as like cleaner than me and Naomi.
Yeah.
Mo is he does a really great job. And like, I like watching you and Naomi because it's like you guys both take your time with things, and I'm such a fast person, but I learn and see why you guys take your time with things, and I appreciate that lesson from both of you guys.
Thank you. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. Okay, what's next? Okay, your girl's getting married. I'm so excited. It's like crazy because it's super close. So I'm going to be working on some content surrounding that. And with the world opening up, now we can go to places, now we can record experiences and things like that. So that's like one big thing for me, is that I want to continue to create content. We got this really dope camera during the pandemic and I hardly really use it. So I want to put that to work. One other, my templates and helping artists and continuing to push these starting creatives in a direction of like understanding professionalism is the way to go, and just knowing the information and sharing it with the creatives. I think that's so important to me. I know it's what I needed when I was coming up. So I just want to continue to be that. So, I have templates for interview requests and new music submissions. And then with the world opening up again, I released this new template for performance requests. So if you're an artist out there and you want to get on a show, I'm teaching you and showing you exactly how you should present yourself versus just being thirsty or uneducated and trying to figure out how to get on a show. So those are the type of things that like really make me happy, continuing the glow up and just like providing this information to you guys so that you guys can level up yourselves. I think that's just like what really, really motivates me and what makes me feel fulfilled with the work that I do. So
that's dope.
What about you, Naomi?
Yes. So even though the world has been on pause for a year and a half, I am continuing to hit pause for a little bit. Because life is still going on, and in life, not everything is always peachy clean. And I have a lot of things with a son coming into this world to create and build so that when he enters, I have a happy home and I am the best me for him. And because of that, I am taking a break from a lot of my endeavors, like the Glow Up podcast. I'll be gone for the summer, but I'm hoping to be back. But yeah, just continuing pressing pause to really focus on me for a little bit longer, so that I can show up and show out when I do come back.
Yes, Naomi. I know.
The C does have my name on it, so.
Oh my gosh.
We just putting a piece of tape over it and writing your name.
Yes.
Sorry, Casey. Go ahead. What were you saying?
I commend you, and I think it's a really great thing. Like, we've taken so many breaks throughout this time, and like we've done them unapologetically, which I love that, because we are always so like, I'm sorry, like, again, serving others versus serving ourselves. And like, you are welcoming in something just crazy into your life. And, we just want to make sure that you're taking care of yourself. And, it's brave for you, to do that and take care of yourself, because so many times we are not taking care of ourselves. But it's a beautiful lesson that you're putting yourself first.
Got to do it for more than me now.
Exactly. So we will miss you, but she's doing summer vacation, y'all, her and the baby. So, all right, you guys. Well, we did ask y'all to send some questions, and we got a few. Okay, so these were the ones. Well, no, they're okay. nothing too crazy. I was like, I wonder if somebody's gonna ask us something crazy. I was hoping for it. Okay, so the first question is from Jataya. I hope I'm saying your name right, girl. Any advice on planning content for a new business owner? I'll go first. I'll answer this one first. As far as planning content as a business owner, I think we touched on it. So if you didn't listen to last week's episode with Kendra, it's telling your story and being vulnerable, I think really is the most important key aspect when it comes to creating content. People, like, it's fun, like promoting and like showing your products or showing whatever. But I think people really care about the person behind the business and why you created a business. For example, my friend Patrice, who runs Potions Collective, great product, love her teas, bomb everything. But the reason she started her business is because her dad has stage 4 cancer, and she started using sea moss and all of these things to implement into their lives to live a healthier lifestyle. Boom, you hear that story, you're sold, So when creating content, my advice is to tell your story. And also, so tell your story, and then also share how you are fixing a problem for others. I think those two things are the most important. And then 3 is be consistent.
Yeah, just be you. Honestly, that sells itself. More people will relate to you if you're you, and then they see who you are because they can go through certain things you're going through, or trying to be what you're trying to be, and try to grow the same way. So just very important just to be yourself, and that can come with the content as well. So yeah, just be creative that way, and that'll sell perfectly, in my opinion.
Love
Yeah,
it.
yeah, I would piggyback the exact same and staying true to you. And what you want for your business is the best for your business because you're going to have a ton of people telling you how to do it. And yes, I think mentorship is great and other people's opinions are helpful sometimes, but do what you want because it's going to be what makes you happy. And then people will vibe with that because it's authentic.
Oh, I love this.
Yes.
I love all of our answers. Okay, this is a fun one. I like this one because it's very not glow uppy. For each host, what is your favorite vehicle? What's your favorite car?
Ooh.
Shout out to Traffic for sending us this question.
I'm a big truck guy, so I like the 77 Chevy Silverado. I'm a big
Okay.
fan of that. But I also like the El Caminos too. I've been a big fan of those. So those will probably be my two favorite vehicles of all time.
It's a tough question for me. I know right now I really like the new Ford Broncos. My man says that's a single man car, but I still like or a single woman car. But I like them. I like big SUVs that are kind of still swaggy. So anything that falls in line with that, like a Range or something that's gonna eat up your gas mileage pretty much.
You guys like them big cars. I'm like a step down. You guys know I drive an MDX. I love me like a little SUV type, like, bubble kind of looking car. Like my dream car was always a Porsche Cayenne. So I love that
Ooh.
car. And I love the Jaguar F-Pace, like just that, like the mom car. The cool mom car.
Yeah.
That's dope.
So those are my favorite cars. And then lastly, we got one who was like, I want to have my digital streaming cards promoted on your show. If you need to your proof, then look me up. Okay, so my advice to you, young Nikki 90, is the best way to go about this would have been to email us, which is in the link, or it's in our bio. Contact us, send us a proper email, and we can go from there. And that's all I'll say on that.
Great question.
Leave that with you.
Yes. Well, before we get out of here and before we let Naomi go on her break, what is one piece of advice for the world as it opens up? I will go.
Okay.
Go ahead. Go ahead, Mo.
Don't step away from your beliefs. Wear a mask if you still feel that that's more comfortable for you. Don't feed into what the news is really saying. Just go off what you're believing. Even though the world's open, if you feel safe wearing that mask, wear it. Who cares what people look at you crazy? You're looking out for yourself and your family. Yeah. So just follow what you believe and enjoy life and do it as safely as you feel that's fit for yourself as a single person, or if you got your family, what's best for your family.
Don't let anyone judge you on what you're choosing to do as far as protecting yourself and like just what's out there, wearing a mask, getting vaccinated, XYZ. Just do what you need to do. Do your research and just don't believe everything you see on the internet or in the news. And then be kind to each other. Like just be kind. And as our elders would always say, if you don't have anything nice to say, don't say it at all. Don't speak to that person. Or if you choose, just have those hard conversations so you can move forward, because life is too short and you just never know what somebody else is going through as well. So just make sure to be kind to one another and also listen to the universe. Listen to the universe and listen for those lessons. How about you, Naomi? What do you want to end off with?
Yeah, with all the time that we've had to really see the true colors in the world and the people around us, I would just say it's just piggybacking off of the both of you is like, don't conform just to be comfortable again, because like you still got to live, and don't do it unhappily just to make other people comfortable and put yourself at risk or in any other aspect, just continue staying true to you and the life that you've created throughout the pandemic. because you are the best you. And yeah.
Love it.
Yes.
Well, Naomi, we hope you have a great and safe vacation.
Yes.
I mean, we'll still be talking to you.
Yes.
But and if there's any updates, we'll share with you guys.
Yes.
But yeah, you guys don't forget to rate, review, and subscribe to us on Apple Podcasts and Spotify. Mo.
Oh yeah. And don't forget to follow us on the Go Gang Spotlight. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you sign up for that. Small businesses promotions. We want to promote y'all. So don't forget to sign up for that. Link is in our bio.
And in that same link, you can sign up to our email list. So stay with us, stay updated, and have access to all the bomb stuff that we create.
And watch us on YouTube. We had so many moments where you needed to see what was going on today. So this is a perfect episode for you to watch on YouTube. You guys be safe out there. Drink water, stay hydrated, and again, be kind to one another. And don't forget to follow us at the Globecast, and we will be back next week. Bye.
Hey, see you later.